Tell us a little bit about who you are.
Yeah, sure. So my name is JT Tapias, and I'm a professional fitness life coach. I played competitive soccer in Latin America and Europe for quite some time. Had an injury at the age of 24. Ventured into the world of personal development and really was trying to find myself, because as a professional athlete, you're always groomed for that. And so when my career ended at 24, I was a little lost and I was trying to figure it all out. I was trying to reinvent myself, for lack of better words. And in doing that, I went to work for Citibank. I went to work for Chase Manhattan, and I realized that I needed to be active, physically active again. And so I went back to my first love, which is fitness and nutrition. Started my first little 400 square studio where everyone basically told me that I wasn't going to be successful, that things just weren't going to work out for me there, that I was going to be swallowed by all the bigger gyms. And sure enough, in 3 years, we created an amazing brand that went on to grow to a 6,000 square foot studio type of gym, and the rest is history.
Why is adversity good for humans?
When adversity comes into our lives and we're down and we're at the bottom of the barrel, it really gives us an opportunity to reflect. And when we reflect, we grow. I like to say that pain and reflection lead to growth. And so adversity is one of the best things that can happen to us. And people think I'm crazy when I say pray for adversity if you want to grow, right? We oftentimes want good things in life, but we don't want to go through the pain. And it's in those moments of pain that we truly, truly grow, that we truly expand as human beings, that we truly value things, that we have gratitude for things in life. And so I believe that the only way to truly grow in your mind, your body, and your spirit is through adversity.
If you lost everything tomorrow and had to go back to the drawing board, what would you say is the fastest way to get back on your feet?
To be 100% honest with you, if I lost everything, I always like to tell a story. And it's a story about a homeless guy that I saw one day, and he was intentionally jogging. And I see him every morning just jogging. And I happened to be there jogging one morning, and I looked at a buddy and I said, you see that man right there? And he said, yeah. I said, he's currently homeless. I said, but he won't be for a very long time. And my friend kind of looked at me and said, what do you mean by that? And I said, well, the fact that he has the ability to go out and take care of his body, move his physiology, he's breathing from his diaphragm, is going to take him to the next level. He said, well, what's the next level? I said, the next level is really to engage the mind. And it all changes when the mind is changed. When the mind is transformed, we start having, so you think, you feel, you act, right? And in doing those things, you actually have an opportunity to change your outcomes. Because if you can think and transform your thoughts to what I call anabolic thoughts, then your emotions become anabolic. Then your actions are empowered and they're positive. In doing that, you create new habits, and creating new habits, you create a different character, and your life radically changes. So to answer your question, the first thing I would do if I had to go back to the drawing board is optimize my health and my nutrition. That is the most basic thing that I tell anyone that's in any kind of slump, or even the ones that are succeeding and that are really trying to get out there and make the most of their lives. What I would say is embrace physiology, because when you do that, your mind is transformed, your feelings are transformed, your actions are transformed. And from there, you can create anything that you desire.
If you were laying on your deathbed and you had to give your loved ones the 3 keys to success, what would you say?
I have 2 young daughters. And so death, my mortality is more present on a daily basis than it's ever been before. And I always think about this. If I just had my last couple of seconds or minutes with my wife and my 2 daughters, what would be the 3 things that I would tell them? And so here they are. Number 1, I would say seek God. And, everyone's on a journey. And so I respect that. For me, God is Jesus Christ. And the interesting thing about it is that you don't intentionally bring him into your life, but he actually seeks us out. Number two, having God in your heart is one thing, but getting to know him in a personal relationship, which is very different from religion. Religion says you have to do this, and that to be right with God. Relationship simply says that you're walking with him in this relationship where you get to know him better. And when you get to know him better, you can interact in a closer way with him. Number three, pray, right? It's the most underestimated thing humans do. When you have a relationship with God, number one, when you read his word and you understand him and his character, you can now then pray to this God that you know, because you've read his word, you know his character, you know how he operates. And so now you're not praying for selfish things, you're actually praying for things that are aligned with his word. My friend, and when you do all three of those things, right? You seek God, you read the Bible, his word, and you pray, you're firing off on all engines and your life looks radically different. And so in my deathbed, I would tell my loved ones those three things.